It's the third place game of the Gridley Invitational Basketball Tournament. Two quality winning programs, San Ramon Valley against Clovis North. Who will get this trophy and take it home for the holidays? Clovis North or San Ramon Valley? You'll find out next. Welcome inside Farmers Hall, inside the Butte County Fairgrounds for the third place game of the Gridley Invitational Basketball Tournament. San Ramon Valley against Clovis North. San Ramon Valley in their green uniforms. Their starters are getting announced right now, and then Clovis North in their white uniforms out of the central section. I'm joined by my broadcast partner, Lauren Goodman. And Lauren, you were here last night. What do you think about this game before we get into the nitty-gritty of things?
I think it played out very well into the matchups that are going to be even. I think this game is going to battle it out. Both teams very similar in style, nitty-gritty, hustle, very systematic program. So this is what I want to see. I'm excited for today.
Three keys to victory, and we'll give you the starters after announced. It's tough to hear it through the PA. Keys to victory, and these come right from the coaches. Brian Bottine in his 10th season at San Ramon Valley as a head coach. Move past last night. That was a tough loss to Salesian, and that means laser focus. Know their defensive assignments. You're going to see this Clovis North. They're like amoeba. They just don't stop moving. And continue sharing the ball, i.e. team ball, and they really displayed that last night for Coach Amundsen in his 12th season at Clovis North. Be on their shooters, on the catch, get in their jersey, block out. As he said, that San Ramon will attack the boards. They might be undersized, but they can certainly get to the rim and take care of the basketball. No runouts, meaning a little showtime action. And our tip-off partner, Crushing the Valley, January 24th, 25th, and 26th. That Saturday schedule, Clovis North will be playing in that game. The best high school showcase in the Bay Area coming up in January. Our officials, Dan Church, Denny George, and Aaron Broadway. We're underway here from Clovis. Getting the start tonight is Tyler Smith. Mason Thomas hurt his ankle last night, and he will not be playing tonight. Conley with the basketball gets away with 4 steps along the baseline.
Now, last night, Conley showed me some special packages last night. When they needed a bucket, whether that was screen defensively, he came through really well. So I want to see how he plays tonight.
They can jump. They can really go and get to the boards. And Coach Amundsen, probably watched 2 minutes of film, be able to pick that up. 10 on the shot clock for the Wolves, mid-range. And gets the hometown roll, nowhere near Danville, California. And that's Luke Isaac. He was called for a technical last night, and that was his 5th foul of the game. Now I'm not here to judge the officials. We'll let them make the call. Amundsen misses their starters, Gish, Birchall, Jones, Rician, and Amundsen. That's Clovis North.
We're going to see this throughout the night. Clovis North putting on that full court pressure.
Corner 3, short, rebounded by Lucas Jones. You got Tyler Smith, Elliott Conley, Thomas Conley, Luke Isaac, and Brad Laird are the starters for the Wolves out of the East Bay Athletic League. Rebounded by Elliott Conley. Smith getting the start tonight.
And Smith came off the bench, hit some big threes yesterday, came and getting in the scoring column. So let's see what he does again.
A Wilson burger.
Already?
Served back hot. Yes, off the grill. Gish. The southpaw. Isaac for three. Back rim. And the long rebound goes to Arisian. And, he misses the bunny right at the rim. Arisian's a tough kid. He took a charge last night, and it was a football play on the basketball court, but in football you get to land on grass or plastic turf. Here it's the hardwood, and the hardwood is undefeated against humans.
Both teams last night when they played in the semis, they got a lot of layups. So you're going to see if they don't have it in transition, they're going to run and execute something to get that easy layup.
Well, it's funny that you say that. We were here early enough, and Salesian was doing a little shoot around, walk around, and a couple of their coaches had come up to me and said, "Well, you didn't really tell the truth last night. That was the worst beep bop beep 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 we've ever played defensively." And I said, "Well, I've never seen it before, and that's about as dirty as I can get as a description of things." At the free throw line is Jones. He had 23 against Clayton Valley, 17 versus Reardon, averaging nearly 18 a game, was the MVP of the Nike tip-off tournament at Clovis North. And we got a little bloody nose action. Somebody take a bow, and I didn't know. Got to find that cotton, find that tissue. Some of my dad's best moments of being a doctor is stuffing gauze up my nose. I digress. And as Lauren mentioned, Clovis North, they'll press you. And the right opponent, they're going to press a team that's faster than them. Checking into the game is Avalos, multi-sport player, played for Coach Becker and the Wolves football team. And he's built like a running back.
Yes.
He knows where the weight room is and give you directions amply. And then a illegal screen off that dribble handoff. You see it so much.
Just stay still. It was a brush, both moving. So you can kind of apply this to both people, but yeah, that's that football.
That's a pass block there. All right, we're going to get everybody's jerseys tucked in. Everybody good. We're good. Yes.
You know, everybody got to look cool.
It make me tuck in my jersey. I'm walking out of here. But that's all a different thing. Amundsen with the basketball. Gish, dribble handoff. Misses, rebound. You can see Conley can get out in space. And then a turnover. Speeding up the Wolves. Arisian to Gish. Wide open three.
And there it is. Couple rolls to the basket, didn't fall his way, but that three ball just hit nice.
He's got a nice touch. 6'3" senior. And he's a good free throw shooter. And then we've got 5-second call.
And there's that pressure. That's what they want, getting those turnovers quickly. The front load of their defense is extremely fast. So those little pests right there, that's what they got, that turnover, and that's what they were looking for.
And Coach Amundsen's not afraid, just saying it, not afraid to play guys. You can see the white jerseys off her center camera getting ready to check in. Missed three, and then on the rebound, ball went over the backboard.
That last play, missed a couple bunnies, but he is a great sharpshooter when they need him. He does a little bit of everything we saw last night, whether that's defensive plays, getting to the cut because of his size and his length. But he can shoot the ball really well.
Body language never gets excited. I don't mean he's a flat line player. A lot of these Clovis North kids we commented last night, he can sky. Finger roll, Thomas Conley attacking the rim. More, young man. I don't know. I don't think he runs track, but I bet you he'd be a heck of a high jumper.
Oh, yeah.
top of the key three doesn't go. And Conley air attack.
Their leaping ability, definitely in the genes.
Yes, they can get after it. And Isaac is all ready to go. Nose is packed with gauze, and he's back in the game. 5-4 here from Farmers Hall in Gridley. In the game is Oliver and Conley. Nice start for the Wolves. Getting to the basket.
Just patient, seeing where the gaps are.
And although both these teams are in different sections, and Padilla hits the mid-range, this is one of those games that pops up in March when you go into the CIF Open or the CIF Division I, running one-hander for Smith. That'll build his confidence.
San Ramon Valley is definitely in a groove offensively.
Gish gets
give it to him.
Call for the player control. But what I was saying is this tournament has such a antler and an octopus that gets connected into those February and March decisions on those brackets. And we know Reardon and Salesian last year had an effect on their seeds in the Open. And, you know, this type of game, these teams win 20 games, they're in the playoffs, finish high in their section. And they're even, you go, they got that win in Gridley in mid-December. They're going to host.
That's what makes Gridley so special, though.
Most certainly. Isaac, step back, fadeaway, no good, and chopped across the arms. Lorente called for the foul and going to the free throw line. Didn't see him getting the action this last night. Latoni, the sophomore, 5'11" sophomore, misses the first.
I think being down Thomas tonight is definitely a difference in rotation. I know saw him with the trainer earlier coming in the game, just getting looked at, but I know coach is ready to go down deep in the bench.
You know, those are early in the season. Those are opportunities. Yes, you have an injury. Who's going to step up? Who's going to build your trust in the coaching staff? You know, you're still formulating that team. You know, this is a heavy senior-laden team. You know, there's still where's that sixth guy? Where's that the seventh guy going to be? Where's my eighth guy going to be? And these are the type of games against good competition that you can make those judgments.
And the good part about San Ramon Valley is he's really looking for like an 8-man rotation, maybe a 9, because how he operates, subs in, get those bodies in, fresh legs, always makes the team go better.
McKay Amundsen had 15 last night against Reardon. He, you know, I've got a soft spot being a coach's kid, being a coach. I have a soft spot for coach's kid. He came down, and you remember the 3 that he missed, and it was wide right. It was like a bad field goal in the wind. Next possession, he didn't blink. He hit the 3 from the same spot. That's what shooters do. Isaac, drive and kick. Smith from the corner. And Conley's able to come up with a rebound, but then turns it over. Isaac, you need to learn, big fella. Or that's actually Thomas Conley there. Don't like the hands out and the palms down and the look to the official. 9-8 here. You can see Clovis North, they don't stand stationary at all. Amundsen.
I was like, you just spoke it up.
Smith, good decision. Slowing things down. Isaac attacks, and that's easy access to the basket. Chicken strip, Conley. Missed opportunity off the putback on the offensive rebound.
Absolutely. Isaac's got to make that. He's getting some good attacks and looks at the basket, just not finishing.
Lorente, 20 on the shot clock. Misses the reverse layup. But Birchall there to clean things up, the 6-foot senior.
And I was excited for the matchup because this is going to be the battle of the small guards. They're all feisty. They're all very similar in style, nitty-gritty. So this is going to be interesting.
And then we got a foul on the pass. Is an easy call. Easy call. Speaking of substitution, Montgomery in the game. Lawrence in the game, and then Gish back into the game. Smith with the basketball, and you got Isaac, Conley, and Latoni. And then also Weston Harris, a 6'7" sophomore, has entered the game. Some new faces getting into the game. I like it.
And I want to see San Ramon Valley get some backdoor cuts and some looks.
Finger roll. You can't allow him access to the ATM, i.e. the basket. What do? You break down the sophomore and you draw the foul. I mean, so there's not a lot of time in between games. Mm-hmm. You know, you don't get a chance to practice. But you saw Coach Amundsen was here the entire game because he didn't want to go to the hotel and listen to me. Anyway, and he's the IBM up there is noticing all these things. He's knowing who's not playing, who's in the rotation. And they don't need to make a big attack. They just know.
Yeah.
Right? And I told this to Tony after the game last night. They've got a big coaching staff, but their roster, they're all an extension of their coaches. They play a lot of guys, so everybody stays hungry. And you get that opportunity, you got to take advantage of it.
Those are the hardest ball clubs to beat, to be honest. I can stop one or two guys, but when you have rotation and fresh legs ready to come out there at all times, those are the dangerous programs.
12-10 Clovis North over San Ramon Valley. Desperation doesn't go, and the rebound will close out the first quarter. First chapter is done. We'll put the bookmark in and come back and open it up after this. You're watching the 70th Annual Gridley Invitational Basketball Tournament. Team Bruno Realtors, we share your passion for Friday Night Lights and take pride in the hometown we all love. With over 40 years of living and working in Danville, we are more than just realtors. We are your neighbors, your friends, and the fans cheering alongside you. Whether you're buying your first home or selling the one that you have loved for years, we are here to partner with you every step of the way. Team Bruno Realtors, changing the game one address at a time. Learn more at teambrunorealtors.com. 12-10 Clovis North, clean first quarter. The Broncos will inbound. Amundsen with the basketball. Here comes the motion. And there comes the three. So that's what happens. You're all of a sudden in the spin cycle, and then it just stops, and you hit the three. But they just are constantly in motion. Smith, high post entry, will dribble out and reset the offense. Conley, nice cut to the basket. Need to take a little more time. There's no big shot blocker down there.
No, and they've missed a couple chippies here in the start. There's another one.
And then that's that 5-point swing. Lawrence hits the three, and it's 15-10. Avalos dribble exhibition through the defense. Smith Laird back into the basketball game. He's at the high post.
I love how Clovis North just gets right into the pressure, and it never stops up. Automatically on the switch, automatically on the handoffs. They got somebody jumping the lane.
Vision on the basketball. Corner three, Smith. They got away with not blocking out the shooter. Amundsen comes over and meets the basketball.
I knew they were going to get one. I was watching it last night, and it was a couple times where I was like, right, maybe possibly he is turning it, but that's the first one. And, of course, Coach is over here arguing it down to see how he got that handle. But it's just on his hezzy. Sometimes that hand is
Lauren, you remember
over.
As coaches, we don't argue, we discuss. You're arguing. No, I'm discussing with you.
We're just having a conversation.
We're just having a conversation. Isaac, one-hander, doesn't go. And Lucas Jones with a rebound. Amundsen with the basketball.
Good change of speed.
Laird with a rebound. Pushes up to Smith and goes to the basket.
It's another missed layup.
Ball out of bounds. As mentioned by Lauren, they're missing shots close to the basket.
Easily could have been in the game.
Yep.
Right now. And they did exert a lot last night. A lot of energy was given into that ball.
Not only last night, but also
the first night.
The first night. It was a battle with Destiny Christian. They didn't take the lead till about 50 seconds left in the game. Turn and face, doesn't go for Padilla. And here comes Isaac Smith. Been planting there a lot. And hasn't made it, but nobody cuts off the shooter.
Great hustle.
That's twice.
Yes.
In film study on Monday, I guarantee you Tony going to mention that. Gish, smooth, silky drive.
Just coming down the pipe.
Laird out of control. That's not his game. Trust me. And then they just get in motion. And if you don't know, that's one of the keys for Coach Bottin. You mess up on your defensive assignment, they're going to get an open look. And I think I didn't see this on the promo, but it's don't block out the three-point shooter.
I was going to say
night.
I didn't want to get into it.
It's
our first game. It's just our first game. I didn't want to get into it already.
Going to give the bobbleheads. That's 3 times. 3 times. Cut the shooter.
Finish the layup.
Nice job. Isaac wanted to get in speech and debate. Need to learn from that big fella. Good defense. Well.
Let's see. Great attack there. Just go to the rim and use the backboard. A basic, simple layup. We'll appreciate that right now.
At the free throw line is Lucas Jones. He had 23 against Clayton Valley and then 17 against Reardon. Shooting 2, makes the first.
Now I'm keeping track. Both of these teams shoot free throws very, very well. So, I mean, besides the missed layups right now for San Ramon Valley, I think that down the stretch these free throws are going to matter.
Free throws are almost like a running game in football. I mean, you make your free throws, you can run the football, you got a good chance to win. (22-14). Laird. Oh, a little swing-nader jump hook off the glass.
There we go.
He had 7 points and 7 rebounds last night against Salesian. 22-16 was 12-10 at the end of 1. Pass to nobody, and then it's probably a pretty good foul there by Arisian. You know, you don't like to see the reach in, but
yeah,
you got Connolly down here ready to go showtime with a slam dunk, and so not a bad foul. More substitutions for – go ahead.
A big result of why you're seeing San Ramon Valley kind of in a dismay is because of the pressure of Clovis North. They have not been able to get in one offensive set to get a good look. They're getting scramble plays because that's what the defense is designed. So they're playing right in the hands of Clovis North right now.
Yeah, and they're missing their guard, Mason Thomas. Speaking of missing guards, Isaac throws it to the first row. But Thomas hurt his ankle last night, was able to come back into the game, but not playing tonight. And Conley trying to commit a foul here because he didn't get the last call. You can just see it, the look of high school players. Laird with it. Okay, I know this isn't sexy, but show this replay of Laird just blocking out his opponent. You shouldn't run this drill. You can't touch the ball. You just have to block out. You just have to trust me. Maybe we'll go to it on the timeout.
See, another scrap play, another turnover.
Amundsen with the basketball. You had to block out your opponent, but you couldn't go after the rebound. You just stay blocking out. I know, it's a psycho football coach.
Yeah, they don't know nothing about that, coach.
Yeah. Or the putting the cap on the rim. That was always fun.
Yeah, I always wonder too.
Those always turned into fights.
How much, and I know you're probably gonna get mad at me, how much actual boys in their practices work on blocking out? There's so much trying to get in the offense, trying to shoot, trying to teach them just the basics.
I know they're not working on it on AAU.
Yeah, we're not doing that
grassroots.
So I wonder how
elite.
much time my boys' basketball program, y'all coaches, get in the comments and let me know. How much do you guys work on actually blocking out and securing rebounds and pushing to that offense?
You know, simple term I learned. Simple thing I learned from Coach Mellis. Most of the time, the shot's going to be missed, so you have to rebound.
Have to.
And then everything goes in cascades from there. 20 on the shot clock. Wing three doesn't go by Conley, and Amundsen with the rebound.
And I haven't seen any real rhythm come down in this second quarter from either team offensively, kind of just some scrap plays and some free throws.
20 on the shot clock. Miss. Laird with another board. Conley. Okay. It's great to pass the ball. I learned this a long time ago, but putting your teammate in a good situation to catch and go towards the basket, we won't show it on the replay.
Yeah.
But you see that pass, that almost became a turnover just because you're putting your teammate in a bad position.
Easily. But you could tell that floor general being absent, everybody kind of just looking out for the best player who can handle the ball instead of the guy who kind of runs their show.
Yep. Isaac, 12-footer, back rim. Amundsen with the one-bounce rebound. He'll push until somebody stops him. Alley-oop to Gish. Comes down, jump stops, and misses the layup. 3-on-1, and the brothers can't connect. Wonder if they punch each other in the back,
of course,
the back of the bus when they don't get along.
Everybody can't hear the exchange, but that was a definitely brotherly love exchange.
Oh, the look.
But that's the best people to compete with. That's why they have that fire for sure.
Yep, most certainly. Automatic one-on-one situation. 20 on the shot clock. Amundsen, miss. Another opportunity you can't give that kid another shot. Lucas Jones gets the tip out because the Wolves don't secure the defensive rebound.
I don't even think it touched the net on that shot.
Went right through. 25-16. Wolves need to have a clean possession here. You build the base from there.
This is the first time you really see them in an executed set.
Laird, spin cycle move. Well, look where I'm at. I'm in the key, and then back rim.
I think he surprised his own self with this strength.
Surprise party there. San Ramon's only scored 6 points in the quarter. Here comes a run out. The flush.
Ooh.
25-18. You think you can jump higher? I can jump higher. Connolly's out jumping everybody. Isaac seeing the basket. Don't stop. Feed. Basket. 3-on-1 Summer League drill. And 25-20. San Ramon.
Right back in it.
Right back in it. Laird encouraging his teammates to get a stop. I know it makes sense. I hate this part of basketball. Play for one shot. I'm sorry. Jones. Oh, somebody took a bow. Oh, my goodness. Loose ball, and Thomas Conley got Jones. He might need to call Bowling Family Dentistry here on 1080 Sycamore Street in Gridley, 530-846-3666. Seen some bows, and then Coach Amundsen just wants an explanation. And not jumping up and down, not stomping his feet, just looking for an explanation. County Quarry Products, concrete and asphalt recycling services with hot mix asphalt and specialty rock products serving Contra Costa County. Salesian College Preparatory. I am Salesian. Are you? You're watching the 70th annual Gridley Invitational Basketball Tournament on NorCal Sports TV, presented by County Quarry Products.
I am Salesian. I chose Salesian for the great reputation in academics and athletics. What excites me about Salesian is being a part of the Salesian basketball team for 4 years. I was able to develop a brotherhood with my teammates and coaches and the community all together. I think we all contribute to the diversity at Salesian. We all come from different places and backgrounds, so we all get to share our own experiences. My dream is to obtain a D1 scholarship and be able to play basketball in college. Salesian has made me more mature. Having to balance basketball and my academics has been a challenge, but I've still been able to enjoy a fun and welcoming environment. What sets us apart is the size of the school. It makes the school like a family, and everyone wants to see each other strive for greatness. The part of the oratory that speaks to me is home. I say it's because of my extracurriculars. I'm here all the time, so it's like Salesian is my second home. My advice would be to join the clubs and extracurriculars. That's because there's so many different communities that you can join. You'll definitely find a place where you belong. My name is Alvin, and I am Salesian.
We share your passion for Friday Night Lights and take pride in the hometown we all love. With over 40 years of living and working in Danville, we are more than just realtors. We are your neighbors, your friends, and the fans cheering alongside you. Whether you're buying your first home or selling the one that you have loved for years, we are here to partner with you every step of the way. Team Bruno Realtors, changing the game one address at a time. Learn more at teambrunorealtors.com. Do you need an aggressive and persuasive criminal defense attorney in Contra Costa, Solano, or Napa County? Contact Vincent R. Maher, attorney at law. You can benefit from the dedicated advocacy of an attorney who's one of the rare criminal trial lawyers in the state to be a specialist certified by the California State Bar. Contact him at 707-427-2800. Vincent R. Maher at the Maher Law Group, a professional corporation.
I am Salesian.
I chose Salesian because of the rigorous academics, specifically the Project Lead the Way program. Being a part of the Salesian volleyball program excites me the most. I love being around caring people that encourage me to always do my best. I contribute to the diversity at Salesian by being a student athlete that's also part of the Project Lead the Way program, a crocheter, a fan of musical theater, and someone who comes from Chinese and Mexican families. Salesian is special because of its united community. It is a defining characteristic of what sets Salesian apart. All 4 parts of the oratory speak to me because of how they all come together in my daily life. My advice for future Salesian students is to not be afraid to get out of your comfort zone and take risks, because at Salesian, you have the luxury to do so. My name is Emery, and I am Salesian.
I am Salesian.
I chose Salesian for the great reputation in academics and athletics. What excites me about Salesian is being a part of the Salesian basketball team for 4 years. I was able to develop a brotherhood with my teammates and coaches and the community all together. I think we all contribute to the diversity at Salesian. We all come from different places and backgrounds, so we all get to share our own experiences. My dream is to obtain a D1 scholarship and be able to play basketball in college. Salesian has made me more mature. Having to balance basketball and my academics has been a challenge, but I've still been able to enjoy a fun and welcoming environment. What sets us apart is the size of the school. It makes the school like a family, and everyone wants to see each other strive for greatness. The part of the oratory that speaks to me is home. I say it's because of my extracurriculars. I'm here all the time, so it's like Salesian is my second home. My advice would be to join the clubs and extracurriculars. That's because there's so many different communities that you can join. You'll definitely find a place where you belong. My name is Alvin, and I am Salesian.
Realtors. We share your passion. Clovis North leads San Ramon Valley. That's our championship game coming up at 6:30. These teams have played. This is going to be the third time they've played in 300-plus days. That'll come up at 6:30, but we're going to have a good second half here. And Lauren, what scoring looked like in the first half?
Exactly what I thought it would look like, pretty much a balanced attack. We got Jones leading for Clovis North with 7 points. Not too much, only Gish with about 6. So, and then on the other side, Conley just 6 points. So everybody's kind of contributing at this point. Nobody really taking it over, but I really want to see one of these two teams get in some offensive continuity. Both of them have kind of been all over the place, not really seeming like they're controlling their flow. So I'm interested in seeing how they both respond offensively.
Isaac with the basketball. Little high post entry. Well, you want to see some offensive continuity. Didn't end up being in a basket. Isaac kind of got trapped. You know, it's one thing to try to post up. It's another thing. You know, it's like a good restaurant. You know, it's location, location, location.
You can tell this is a result of what we want in December. I think they're a little winded. They're missing too many chippies that's not really like San Ramon Valley. And so that was great execution, just unable to get the bucket.
The Conley and Conley Elevator Company did not do a good job of having the door shoulder to shoulder. People, if you're watching, when you set a screen, it's shoulder to shoulder, bicep to bicep. And you leave a little gap and then you lean in, that's the illegal screen. So it's a turnover for San Ramon Valley.
As tough as they are, I want them to set the screens, but I'm not surprised that happened.
Robinson back rim, and Conley, I think he hit his head on the ceiling. Hard landing. And he'll get back up. But the end of the second quarter, there was some glimpses of not so much sets for San Ramon Valley, but just showing their ability to just play the game and get out and be athletic at times. And you got to get back to that.
It finished in their favor in that first half for sure. I think it's those nitty-gritty plays that they make. That's what got them kind of over the hump.
Isaac back rim, and Conley with the offensive rebound. But that's a simple press break. You don't break it with the dribble. You break it with the pass. And then Conley able to slip in and get some positioning and take advantage, and he'll go to the free throw line. And as Lauren has mentioned, both these teams are pretty good free throw shooting teams. Coach Amundsen looking for a sub. He was looking over here and he just shook his head.
I think might have one of us.
We know you were a player. And to me, he's like, Babcock, stick to the ribs and talking, big fella. His brother travels. Yeah, you did. No, don't put your hands up, big fella. Run. Just run down court, please.
Usually most travels happen on the spin like that. Lifted that pivot foot up, easy call.
Gets the offensive rebound off his brother's missed free throw after I said they're good free throw shooting. I'll submit a letter.
You know we always give a little jinx over here at the table.
That's fine. Another opportunity here for Clovis North.
I like it.
How many? I was going to say this, and then they hit the mid range. A lot of lefties in this game.
A lot.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
That was just great execution. That's what you want to see from your point guard, that little pull-up jumper.
Largest lead of the game for Clovis North, and a near turnover for San Ramon Valley. Isaac. Conley flashes to the high post and lays it up. That's build off that, because then you can turn and face and have options off with the cutters. 27-22. And then Jones is fouled.
Oh, Jones was looking, and you could tell he's reading it very well when they're taking away the shot, but they are overly aggressive, overly jumping. That's great defense, though, knowing that he's a sniper and trying to make him put the ball on the deck.
Oh, my goodness.
I love the out-of-bounds play, though.
Oh, Coach Amundsen, I mean, we saw last night he called the timeout with 5 seconds left, and they ran a great inbound play. And then Amundsen fouls. And going to the free throw line is Tyler Smith getting the start tonight. Is Mason Thomas is out with an ankle injury. I never hurt my ankle. My dad says, the only way you're going to get back is to soak the ankle in the bucket.
It's the
I don't want to do the bucket. But I tell you, that's the way, 20 on, 20 off, 20 on, 20 off.
Juice. Bring your ankle back.
Walk normally, young man. Don't limp. You're not hurt. Put it back in. 20 minutes on, 20 minutes off. I digress. Amundsen. Miss. Conley. Can't get the rebound, but Isaac's there to secure it. Opportunity here for San Ramon to tie it up with a 3. Scored a couple of straight possessions here.
Mm-hmm.
Smith. Conley.
No balance.
Off mark. There. Another long rebound for San Ramon Valley. Skip pass. Isaac takes advantage of the defense rotating, but then Smith ricochets it to the southpaw, Elliott Conley, and he puts it back. 6-0 run for San Ramon Valley. Ouch.
Ooh. Right here in front of the table. That was a hard hit.
Yeah. Basketball's not a contact sport. Sure.
Get a little foot action over here. We got our towel guys. Get us some traction.
You know what I like here during the timeout? Thomas Conley is going to talk to the official, build relations. Avalos will check in for him.
And you're right. I love it, too. Third foul he just picked up. But, again, it's the release. As they're coming downhill,
yep.
Conley never releases the
space.
space.
My
Look
goodness.
at that. As we're breaking it down.
This was the San Ramon defense. They were sleeping. And Coach Amundsen with the CVS laundry list of inbound plays.
Yeah, coaches ask me all the time about watching film from the game. Uh-oh, yeah, we needed that because it was about to be the count.
We'll keep it here, 29-26. Again, our championship game coming up at 6:30. Salesian against Reardon. These teams have played. This will be the third time they have played in 2024. And a great shot of our partners, American Asphalt, the Maher Law Group, County Asphalt, Salesian, Team Bruno Realtors, and Crush in the Valley. These companies, these partners, help us bring you this game with multi-camera, instant replay, couple of commentators that know a thing or two about basketball, and not that one camera security stuff that you might be used to watching. Not that there's anything wrong with it. All right, Laird and Montgomery getting in each other's space. That's cleaned up. Isaac with the basketball. Conley.
Yep.
And
great position.
Great position, and then little nice little acting job there too. Not bad.
Oh, he sold it, but we knew it was coming. He definitely bellied up. That's how you take a low box.
Was it because you can hear the beep, beep of the truck backing up for safety purposes? Turnover and a great foul. That is a great foul because, well, it's not great for highlight reels, but it's great because that would have been a dunk the other way for Conley.
And that's what I like about the Conley brothers collectively is no matter if they make a mistake, miss a shot, they hustle and get back after it all the time.
A well-connected team. You know, we mentioned it's, you know, the term X. It's not about the X's and O's. It's the Jim and the Joes. But, you know, high school basketball specifically in a trip like this where the team's not all staying together and all playing video games all night and all this stuff. You're staying with other families, so you have to adapt to your situation, adapt to your conditions. Then you get together and play. I mean, it's just that's why this tournament's more than just basketball. The basketball is the most important thing, but also the unique, special environment and situation. Amundsen back rim. He's having a quiet night offensively, but I'll say that, and he'll come down and hit a three on the next possession. 29-27, or 29-28 rather. We'll get the scoreboard corrected, please.
And just everything short for both teams.
And you know that's just teams are tired, Avalos. Amundsen, 20-footer goes 19, and it's a turnover.
Legs and fatigue. Fatigue is setting in, and I'm not surprised. I thought about it the whole way drive home yesterday. I'm excited about this.
You were thinking about the rain and the wind?
No.
We were all thinking about that when we were driving, but go ahead.
But no, I was thinking about how both teams are very similar in style. They both had very nitty-gritty wins yesterday. And I was interested in seeing who's going to be able to have those legs and that durability as you see another shot rattle out.
Conley sneak attack and gets the putback. And the Wolves take the lead.
Conley tandem.
Backside, weak side boards. A lot of
no boxing
again,
out.
Legs are stationary. If the legs are stationary, the hips are stationary, and then that's a fault of getting the defensive rebound. And Conley with the and one. And San Ramon Valley up 31-29.
And there's our boy. Right on time.
Amundsen, Energizer Bunny.
Oh, yeah.
Tied at 31. And a missed opportunity for the Wolves.
Got to move the ball, not your feet.
It's kind of one of those grimy games after teams have, you know, you mentioned the game last night, but both these teams had tough opening round games as well. So, and then, you know, back in the day, these were how the section playoffs were played. They were played back to back to back. Not like that anymore, but you know, sense of recovery and you know, being away from home.
We got to give them a day or two in between games.
Yes, most certainly. Amundsen, I told you.
That's 2 buckets back to back.
Yep.
As soon as we said he has it, we haven't heard anything from him. He said, "Hey guys."
But he doesn't need these white jersey kids. They just don't blink.
No.
Conley corner 3, long. Avalos with the rebound. Conley in the corner. Oh, they're just kicking out. And he draws a foul, but thought he had an opportunity to kick it to Conley, Elliott Conley, for a wide open 3.
You get a little finger roll there. I swear, the tougher the shot, the better he's likely to
You know,
hit it.
if you ever go to Clovis North, I'm never going to go to the Amundsen house to go and see him. I just go to the gym because I think he's probably got a bed there.
Probably.
It's a family affair at Clovis North, and they've got strong Bay Area ties. Laird does a good job and converts the free throw. Jones gets to the basket. Tip out. Amundsen. Ooh.
Thought about it.
He made a good decision because Conley was there. Off right. Conley with his brother on the wing. Laird, late trailer. Avalos, Smith takes advantage of the defense, but misses the layup, but gets a second chance opportunity, but Montgomery cleans up the board.
Jones thought about it there.
Miss. Jones again. And he gets the putback. 36-33 Clovis North. Sam Ramon briefly took the lead. Finger roll, Laird. Wing three, Arisian.
That 5 off the bench is really crucial right now, separating him in this tough game.
Conley with the and one. And he'll go to the free throw line. 20 seconds left. Back into the game is Lawrence. And Gish on the bench. You going to bring him in with 20 seconds, Coach?
Yeah, we want him to be on offense.
Yeah, most certainly.
He brings a lot. You got more than enough time. That was a defensive sub anyway. Great job coming off the bench from Montgomery, playing those spot minutes. They needed it. Now Gish is going to come in fresh legs, ready to snipe. Oh!
Well, teammates, ball out of bounds. It's not officially a turnover, but essentially it is.
Gish got the 3 fouls, so we got to get him out of there.
All right, you played for 1 second. Get out of there. Get a rest. I get it. Opportunity here for San Ramon. Conley for the 3. Miss. Brother with the rebound. The putback is short. Amundsen with the rebound. I ain't taking this long shot. Going to mess up my shooting percentage. I'm just kidding. 39-37. Buckle up for the fourth quarter. Who gets third place? Well, you'll find out. You're watching the 70th Annual Gridley Invitational Basketball Tournament on NorCal Sports TV, presented by County Quarry Products. Do you need an aggressive and persuasive criminal defense attorney in Contra Costa, Solano, or Napa County? Contact Vincent R. Maher, attorney at law. You can benefit from the dedicated advocacy of an attorney who's one of the rare criminal trial lawyers in the state to be a specialist certified by the California State Bar. Contact him at 707-427-2800. Vincent R. Maher at the Maher Law Group, a professional corporation. (39-37), Clovis North. Fourth quarter. Amundsen. Wilsonberger. Although just a mini Wilsonberger.
Just a mini.
Still a Wilsonberger, nevertheless. Watch Conley with a little. And it goes out of bounds.
That was textbook block right there. Didn't come across. Used actually his opposite hand to get the block.
I don't know what you saw. I thought I saw deflection go off a white jersey, but that's all right. It's all right. It's all right. That's all right.
We trust.
I don't want to officiate. I have much respect for our men and women that officiate. Amundsen, short, and then
easy foul.
No, big foul. It's a foul. No. Don't. It's not speech and debate. Sprint back. Lawrence comes in.
You know, every time we go for the ball, we're for sure in our mind going for the ball. But that was all arm on that one.
Yeah, easy call. Smith getting the start for Mason Thomas.
He's brought in a solid contribution. 6 points, but keeping the flow consistent.
The law firm of Conley and Conley hits home. Brother to brother, Thomas to Elliott. And San Ramon leads 40-39.
That was their first 3 of the night.
Amundsen goes through the defense, drive and kick. And as he did last night, Birchall, not a big score, but when he spots up, when his team needs him the most, he knocked down that 3. He knocked it down. Isaac knocks down a 3.
Uh-oh.
1 + 1 is 2.
Uh-oh.
Bam. Things starting to get nice and hot here.
Uh-oh.
You can do it. I can do it better. 45. Bam.
And that pressure has not stopped from Clovis North all night. Full court pressure into the man-to-man.
And then a turnover. That's a careless pass. And Isaac wasn't in, and you know it immediately goes to his teammate. It was my fault. Not my bad, which I don't like, is my fault. Just no reason to throw that. But not only does the physical part coming in and playing back to back to back, it's also the mentals.
Yes. And we all know jump passes are absolute failure when it comes to the game of basketball.
Jones, miss. Isaac. So they don't go to acting class, big fella. Isaac with the basketball.
Great attack there, just short again from Smith.
You can walk in front, it's okay. God. Sorry, people. We just don't want anybody walking back and pulling our equipment. Man, I thought she bringing me a corn dog. I've been at a fairground for 2 days and haven't had a corn dog.
I thought that was what
Last
you were
year I said this and then I got a corn dog delivered, but we'll see. 45-43, Clovis North with the basketball.
And every time it seems
no hand count.
No. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't you, 35.
Isaac thought he got away with stealing the Snicker. He doesn't steal things. Save your letters. But that was an obvious foul.
Yes.
Great. Here's the officials that have been working these games, and they do a lot of college officiating. Their best asset is the communication. We all here to learn. Right? We're all here to learn. And wasn't forceful with him. He was just explaining why he made the call.
Great part about tournaments like this, there's quite a few others in NorCal, but you're going to get the best of the best officiating crew. They got 3 officials here as he knocks that one down. But most of their high school games this season won't have 3 officials. So this is a good displaying of officials throughout the entire weekend.
47-43.
Great attack.
Doesn't have to be that difficult. And Isaac gets right to the basket.
He didn't shy away there. Great, gets him off balance, get to the rim, uses his left hand, and just goes straight for a layup. No floater, no hesitation.
Possess, attack, possess, attack. 47-45, 5:05 left in the fourth quarter. County Quarry Products, concrete and asphalt recycling services with hot mix asphalt and specialty rock products serving Contra Costa County. Long-term partners with my employer, American Asphalt, big supporter of high school athletics. And then Salesian College Preparatory. I am Salesian. RU. And that's game that's coming up at 6:30. Number 6 versus number 8 in the state. Where are you else going to get that online anywhere? And then these are 2 quality programs. You've got Clovis North is ranked in the state. And great. And this is where you help us, people.
That's all you got to do.
The little and a little subscription. It's all it takes. We're not going to call you and sell you insurance for the 76 Celica hatchback that you sold. That was my first car. I digress. 47-45, Clovis North basketball. They've got to get in some motion. And that's what happens off that timeout. Oh, nice screen.
Moving well, no pressure yet, just getting down to this 10-second shot.
Miss, rebound, Isaac. Smith. Laird, high post, turns and face. No, don't dribble out of there. You're giving up your spot. And then he wants to back down. It's like, you have that area. Secure it. It's great real estate. Conley, miss. Laird with another rebound, and he's fouled.
It was getting a little shaky-jakey there once he grabbed the rebound. Clovis North doing something really well. They know they're undersized, so they get after it. Once you pull that ball underneath your chin, there's going to be a million hands, it feels like, when they come in to go after it. But that was definitely a lot of contact on the pass.
Gish and Birchall back into the game.
And he kept Gish out for a while.
He did. But Coach Amundsen's like a Hitchcock movie. There's a reason for everything. If it's there, there's a reason. People are, who's Hitchcock? Well, study it. I say some things from old school and maybe force people to go and do a little research, a little babble, a little Google. 20 on the shot clock, Gish. Amundsen, guarded by Smith. Miss.
Wow.
And then Gish gets away with the rebound. Got a little physical.
It's a lot of contact. It's how Amundsen likes to pull up right in the face of the defender. But you got to give him some space to come down. You got a little argument there.
Extended possession here.
Just come left.
Jones and Conley with the steal. Isaac, Smith.
I want them to go to the other side of the floor.
I was just going to say that. A ball reversal there would have been perfect, especially the way you got Clovis North on the run.
Good strong rebound there.
He just has a way, Orisian again, with just a timely rebound there where it looked like it'd be a potential opportunity for San Ramon Valley.
And I just was about to say this. I want to see Gish work at the high post a little bit, more face up, give me a little pull-up jumper there, or maybe a fadeaway even, but get him closer to the rim and get a look. Oh, we knew my boy Amundsen was not going to like that one.
That's his fourth, and his dad knew it, didn't even react to the officials. We've got a timeout on the floor. And we'll take a quick break. You're watching the 70th Annual Gridley Invitational Basketball Tournament on NorCal Sports TV. Team Bruno Realtors, we share your passion for Friday Night Lights and take pride in the hometown we all love. With over 40 years of living and working in Danville, we are more than just realtors. We are your neighbors, your friends, and the fans cheering alongside you. Whether you're buying your first home or selling the one that you have loved for years, we are here to partner with you every step of the way. Team Bruno Realtors, changing the game one address at a time. Learn more at teambrunorealtors.com. Do you need an aggressive and persuasive criminal defense attorney in Contra Costa, Solano, or Napa County? Contact Vincent R. Maher, attorney at law. You can benefit from the dedicated advocacy of an attorney who's one of the rare criminal trial lawyers in the state to be a specialist certified by the California State Bar. Contact him at 707-427-2800. Vincent R. Maher at the Maher Law Group, a professional corp. Off the timeout. We like to see how teams do off the timeout. Conley with the basketball.
See a level of patience here so they know they have something in their
pocket.
pocket.
Trying to get a screen at the top of the key.
Got him.
Chicken strip by Amundsen. He's got 4 fouls and wasn't afraid to get the strip. Another strip.
Again, Clovis
no sauce,
North,
but a lot of strips.
If you bring the ball down, they are going to get a hand on it. Hasn't failed.
You become very normal, even as big as you could be, when you bring the ball down below your waist. Amundsen. 49-45. 2-possession lead. Isaac.
I want to see him come downhill, turn the corner. I know you guys are trying to get the handoff, but turn the corner, young fella, and get a bucket.
He misses. Rebound.
Ooh.
Doesn't get secured, and it'll stay with San Ramon Valley. Fresh shot clock.
But Amundsen, you see Coach's son, he just has a flair of, like, you know, it's a lot of kids that play for their dads and families, but they don't have the sauce like this young man. It's definitely in his blood.
And his brothers at Dartmouth. they the traveling Amundsen family. Lot of basketball.
I hate that setup right there. Why come show me screen if you guys aren't going to make contact and use it?
Fade away, back rim, and Amundsen with the rebound. And here's the golden possession for Clovis North.
Uh-oh.
Long rebound. And Coach Amundsen
he was trying
Mom and Dad aren't going to be happy with that last shot.
We literally heard him say, this is the dagger. And he was trying to initiate it.
He knew it as soon as he missed it. And then I looked at Tony, and, you know, that was
it was a little telepathy there going on.
But they got the long rebound.
It's those hustle plays. It's those scrap plays. They've been able to get more than San Ramon Valley for sure.
Well, you know, in San Ramon, they don't have any team fouls.
No. But nothing has been to the basket where it's drawing contact. They have been going to the rim, but they haven't been drawing contact. And they're not completing on that first attempt. The second and third falls right into Clovis North's plan.
Yeah, and that's where you miss a player like Thomas, because he's the glue of this team. And then, you know, it allows the other guys maybe not to handle the ball so much.
Yeah, and I don't know if you guys have ever seen Thomas play, but his change of speed is wicked. Right before he got the injury, he was showing some things in the package there that looks really exciting. So I hope he gets a great opportunity to recover in these next couple weeks. As the
got to foul
continues.
quickly.
And that's one person you didn't want to have the ball.
So third team foul, 2 more, and it's a free throw. They need to get to that sooner than later.
We'll have some pretty hard fouls here for the next 2 plays at least.
Okay, that was a little more acting and well done.
You know what I really, as a coach, what frustrates me the most about this time, when my best players have to commit the fouls. Like, where's everybody else? We got a foul, but I need my other guys who have no fouls right now.
Well, usually your better players are your smarter players. So they know,
this is true.
You know, that second elapsing is, you know, Amundsen, the moment I said he was having a quiet night offensively, started.
He ran off 10 on us.
Yes, just like that. He'll wake up tomorrow morning and go shoot 500 free throws because of that miss right there.
Easily. And he is in an extreme amount of shape.
And he lifts. You can tell. And the lifting isn't the basketball lifting.
No, he's in the gym.
Metal. Isaac gets to the rim, and he's fouled. not the.
And see how he came downhill that time, though? Trying to have the intent of scoring, not trying to hand it off and get in rotation. Once he comes downhill, he's pretty crafty in figuring out how to get to the basket. He has great poise in giving you some up fakes and looks like that. So just turning that corner a little bit earlier would have been a definite difference for the Wolves.
So Gish is fouled out of the game.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so that's why.
Yes.
He had 4 fouls and not 3. Okay.
Yes. Well, the scoreboard should have the opposite. They should have his number and then the fouls,
Yeah.
but they've got the fouls and then the number. So it's a little reversal of fortune. Checking in for him is Lorente. Misses a free throw. They've missed their share of free throws tonight. And again, your legs, you're playing them back-to-back nights, and it has an effect on you. So Avalos will check in.
Yeah, just 50% from the field tonight. That's not even close to their type of performance.
No, not at all. And, these are teams that will play up. You've got San Ramon Valley will be playing in the Damien tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't had a chance to peek at Clovis North. I don't need to because I know, Tony's they're gonna play, and we're gonna see them in the Crush in the Valley coming up in January against a quality opponent. We'll also see Salesian that's coming up in the next game. So these teams, they're consistently winning because they schedule up and they're battle tested.
Is so
Isaac
worth
had
it.
to come over and get the gauze in the nose, try to get him back into the game. And then we've got a karate chop in the backcourt.
Jones is going to find a way to get to the ball. He's a sharp sniping shooter, and he wants the ball. He got it a couple times trying to get it early when they were down here in the half court to get to the free throw line.
So Clovis North, they haven't led the entire game. They've led most of the game. There was a moment where San Ramon briefly got out and got ahead, but then, Clovis North, this is both these teams, very headsy, intelligent players. And they both teams play very hard for their coaches. So it's never a lack of effort.
No.
You guys got to play hard. I don't think that's anything they ever have to talk about. They're self-motivated. (52-46). Isaac got to get one up in a hurry. He does, and that's short. And tracking the rebound is Conley. But Birchall, the 2 games I've covered this year and then even last, he gets in the right place in the right time.
Yeah.
And there's nowhere there in a scouting sheet for that, but tracking the basketball and knowing your geometry and those angles is so important. I want to thank both these coaches who I have a lot of respect for, helping us prepare for this game. Hopefully it was reflective in the broadcast. Mrs. Babcock's driving me up here. I asked the keys of the game, confirm their starters. We get statistics, and feedback, and it's great to be appreciated. It's better to be trusted, and we certainly have been trusted, and that's you can't ask for any more as preparing for these games. But they'll go back and watch this film. They've got, I think these kids got another week before they go on Christmas break. I'm off till January 6th.
Finals next week.
Finals. And that's coming up in the next game. I think we're going to start on time. 6:30. Salesian against Reardon.
This half has been a little bit cleaner, though.
It has.
Less fouls.
Yeah.
You kind of got down to it, obviously, for the fourth, just to get the ball back for San Ramon Valley. But there hasn't been a lot of foul calls in this half, in the game in totality.
Smith turns it over, and I think that will do it. It will. So Clovis North, no shame in finishing third place as they get the 53-46 victory over San Ramon Valley. Safe travels to both these teams. Well officiated by Church, George, and Broadway. And we're going to say goodbye, but we'll quickly come back for the 12th and final game of the 70th annual Gridley Invitational Basketball Tournament. Congratulations to Clovis North to get the 53-46 victory in the third place game of the Gridley Invitational. You've been watching the GIBT on NorCal Sports TV, presented by County Quarry Products. Good night, and thanks for being on the show.